Hi everyone, welcome back to Nails by Sora. I have something new to me to go through. If you've been on this channel before, you've seen that I do already have a few gel colors by Aprés. I decided to go all in and purchase their Gel X kit. So the Gel X kit comes with their case. Cost $99, unfortunately, but it comes with this case and it contains all of the items. Actually, let me just zoom out a second. All of the items that you'll need to do a full set of Gel X tips. So you open it up and you have their entire system. So this kit does also come with a flashing light, which is underneath in this nice little sachet. Now, I've seen comments online complaining about how flimsy it seems to be, that it's made out of plastic and not metal. People, this kit is already $100 and that's without the nails. The nails are an additional $20, I believe, if you buy the kit. I would expect that if you wanted something a little bit more sturdy, made out of metal, it would be quite a bit more. But I have to assume, going by the name Aprés and the quality of their products, that there's nothing wrong with it, that it's made out of plastic. So I'm just rotating it, trying to see how it opens. It is chargeable, and okay, so it has this little stand so that you can pull out the light and turn it. My only question is, okay, so it doesn't really point down per se. You would have to, if you're working on a client and that's not staying raised. So maybe it is kind of shoddy quality. Or maybe it's not necessarily supposed to stay raised. It does come partially charged, so I will need to charge it the rest of the way, but it looks like you would have to hold the nail up to a light like this when you're either working on yourself or working on the clients. But conversely, you can turn it back into a pen just by closing everything up, and then you can use it as a flashing light for general purpose as well. So I'm going to turn this off for now and charge it. I don't necessarily like that it leaves fingerprints, but that's just a cosmetic issue. Let's see, I'll need find the cable that works for this. Does it come with the cable? Actually, it comes with the cable, which would make sense. USB cable. All right, so we're going to keep these together. I will charge it later, but let's go through what's in the kit. So it's a beautiful kit. My only question is what I would use it for after the fact. I'm not going to keep the products in the kit. There's no reason to. I'm going to put it away with the rest of my products, but this is the entire system. And this is specifically, the white case is specifically the ombre kit. There's another kit which comes with, I assume, another gel color, but this kit works with the ombre tips because you use this color to create the ombre effect. Not that you have to use it, you can use any color you want. But you've got the pH bonder, which is your dehydrator. You've got the acid-free gel primer, the tip primer, and then the extend gel, which is what you use to adhere your tips. And then you've got a buffing block and a file. Now, when I was looking at the kit online, it listed it as a 10-step process, but for some reason it didn't have a number 5. It went 1 through 4. This was number 6. Then you have the file and the buffer and the curing lamp as 7, 8, 9, and then the tips is 10. But I don't know what step 5 is. So, or maybe step 5 is the curing process. I don't know, but that's the entire set. So like I said, I have to try to figure out what I would use this case for after the fact. It does have these little pen holders, So theoretically, after you take out the insert, you can just use this as, oh, okay. So you could use this as a carrying case for the colors. The tip box would go in here, and then your colors. And then I guess you can lay everything else in here. Let's see, does the booklet say anything? This is just a card, but it shows you the steps on how to clean and prep the nails and adhere the tips. And then you've got a little pamphlet on the Omni Light and warranty. But yeah, so this becomes a little carrying case for, I guess, your color, your base and your top coats, and maybe one other color. But so that's the, does this fit in here with it? I doubt it. It does, in fact. Okay, so I'm going to keep everything together. That does not fit in there with it. This fits down here. Beautiful. I love it when things come together. So that is the Aprés kit. Just going to close it up and put it aside. I'm not going to use it today. This set that I've got on right now is the one that I just did last night. Zooming out. So next week when I go to redo my nails, because these nails are already quite grown out and I cut my right hand, or filed my right hand a little bit shorter than what I want them to be, the next set will probably be an ombre set. But instead of using the colors that I have in the kit, I want to use one of these colors that I just bought today. I don't think it's the right time for something as bright as Glass Orchid, though it's a beautiful color. I am going to swatch it in this video. I'm thinking something a little bit more pastel, as this video will probably post in March and it'll be coming into spring. So maybe I'll alternate, or maybe I'll do some design accents with the brighter colors and do the ombre with Aster Family. But we've got Aster Family, By My Acai, and Glass Orchid. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them now. So we're gonna start with Aster Family, which is this beautiful lavender color. I'm gonna do two coats of each. I'm wondering, now that I'm looking at it, if Glass Orchid is a glass color. I know they do have a glass line of colors which are semi-transparent, and that may lend itself very nicely to an ombre set. So once I swatch it, we'll have to see what it comes out like. So all these colors are 30-second cures. Moving on to By My Acai. And now moving on to Glass Orchid. This is, in fact, a glass color. Alrighty. I have a hair. So I'm equal parts disappointed and excited for this. I didn't realize, in hindsight, I should have realized that this is a glass color. I was kind of looking forward to something that was closer to that tonality and opacity, but I have an air bubble. Let's get rid of that. but that does mean that I'll be able to create a very nice ombre with this color. What is on this nail? So I'll see with the next coat if it builds up any kind of opacity. Glass colors usually don't, but we shall see. All right, so here are the colors we have. We have Aster Family by my Acai and Glass Orchid. So it did get a little bit more, I wouldn't say opaque necessarily, but more vivid with the second coat. So you could definitely build on this. Not to any great opacity because it is meant to be see-through, but it did get quite bright, which I really like. So I'll play around with it with the next manicure, see how it comes out. But that's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have not tried Aprés before, even just their gel colors, I would highly recommend it. They're an amazing company. Their products are second to none. I really love them. And if for nothing else than the names of the gel polishes, because they're a lot of fun, but that's certainly not a reason to buy a product. It is a very reliable product though, and I'm looking forward to playing around with their tip system. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.